In this video, I'll be showing you how I made the animated channel intro for my channel. So I basically followed this video tutorial on YouTube for how to make a Rubik's Cube in Blender, but I made a few changes to his method, in which if you take a look at each of these cubes, I'm using the quaternion method of rotation instead of the XYZ or XZY Euler rotations. This makes sure that there's no funny stuff happening when I try to animate the cube. So once I had my Rubik's Cube all colored and made, it was time to animate it. So if I hit 1 on the number pad, I get the front view. So at first I was actually playing with multiple different algorithms that I could, cube algorithms that I could animate, including things like the MU, U-perm, and the J-perm. So it's actually quite simple to do it. What you have to do is you select the row of, so we will disable everything that's not the cube. Now if you click B and you select the one slice or layer of cubes, then what you can do is you can click R to rotate, but now it just rotates freely. So in this case, we'll be rotating along the x-axis. And you see, we can rotate it now. So we're going to, before we rotate actually, we're going to click A, I, and that's a keyframe. So we're going to do location rotation. Next we'll go 5 frames in front, like that. And we'll select the middle slice, and we're going to do a M move going upwards. So that's RX 9 negative 90. Negative 90. And the reason why, although you do an M2, the reason why you do a single M, we'll be doing 2 single M's so that we can control which direction the M2 goes. Now AI, location rotation. And now I'm just going to fast forward to making the rest of this U-perm, and then I'll come back and show the animation. And there we go, we have the U-perm on our cube. So let's go to the camera angle, turn on the backing pieces, and let's look at how this plays. It's quite good, but you can kind of see that some of the cubies are doing funny things. So that comes in the how the curves are being done. So I will have to change that. Let me see. Graph editor. Click, select all the keyframes, then right click, say interpolation mode, and change it to linear. And once you do that, it should all be good. There we go. So I can basically use this cube to animate any algorithm that I want. But as you saw, but as you can probably see in the channel intro, I decided to do the cube in the cube. So basically how I did that was, I set up the cube in the cube algorithm on this virtual cube, and then I undid it and keyframed it. I'm not going to redo it since I've already done it once, but you could kind of see how I would do it. So the next part after animating the cube being solved is we're going to make the part where the cubes all fly out. So how we're going to do that is we're going to press Shift A, Shift A and add a force field. Now we're going to add a plane force, and we have to change the size to something quite big. The strength, let me see. Strength, let's see. This is what and really small what the fix is. So these are the force fields that I ended up using for my actual channel intro. Now, as you can see, there's a vortex force field with a strength of 750 and a wind force field with a strength of 150. Let's see how this looks. So as you can see, I even animated it such that the camera flies backwards and tracks the pieces. You can see the wind force field just keeping it hovering a little bit, and this vortex force field is pointing like forward and backwards to spin it around the straight axis, I guess. So that's basically how I made my channel intro, and then after that I just went to my video editor and overlaid the KTtuber text to finish off the channel intro. Thanks for watching. Bye.